Hello amigos, ¿cómo están? My name is Dan and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about Game 3 of Liga MX for Chivas against Querétaro actually away from home. And it was an important game. Obviously, getting a draw in Game 1, getting pretty spanked in the second game against Cholos, even though there was controversy and all that other stuff. There was a good thing positive thing in HORMIGA getting the goal in that game, but it was still a spanking, it was still a terrible result. So Chivas needed to get a result against this game. No disrespect to Querétaro at all, but this is a game that Chivas should be winning. And every day, every single game, home and away, we should be winning this game. Along with the next game, which is against Mazatlan as well. So this is an important game. We needed to get 3 points. We need to get our season on track. Obviously, 1 point out of 2 games was not good. And conceding 4 in the last game is not good either. So we managed to do it, obviously. We've got a 2-0 win against Querétaro away, which is great. I thought the first half opened up pretty well. I think Chicharito started this game. Before going to the game, I wanted to talk about the lineup for a second. Obviously, I was expecting rotation in this game. Again, no disrespect to Querétaro, but we have important games coming up. This is a midweek game, and obviously we've got a game last weekend and this weekend, so rotation was probably going to happen no matter what. Mateo Chavez, which is a good thing for me, came in for MOZO. Obviously, MOZO being rested for the weekend. He ended up coming on. I'll talk about him in a minute, but I'm really happy with Mateo starting. Hasn't played all that much really. Kind of had a chance when Gargo first came in. I think he made a mistake or something. He did something wrong, I can't remember, but he got kicked out of the team for a while, went back into the under-23s for a little while, but it's good to see him back in the team. Obviously, he was on the bench for the last 2 games, I believe, but getting a start for this was really good for him, so really good. I think he had a good game as well. Castillo as well, the other fullback, I think he did well as well. Obviously the stalwarts in centre back, Chiquete and Tiba, they're standard, the best centre back pairing we have. But those fullbacks were really good, really young. I really like those players, and yeah, I'm a massive fan of Mateo Chavez, so I was really happy with him starting. Mozo, at first I was like, really? Mozo is our best right back, but rotation again, 3 games in a week, fair play. Going forward, I really thought HORMIGA was going to get a start. Again, for rotation, Cheech started last game. Marin came on a little bit towards the end of last game and this game. Didn't really do anything again. Didn't have time in this game, to be honest, to be fair to him. But he didn't do anything. So, and yeah, so I was a little bit disappointed that Chicharito started and not HORMIGA, but Cheech looked fired up in this game. He looks like he's desperate to score, which is blessing for that because he is. I mean, we're all desperate for him to score. But he did get an assist in this game. He assisted the first goal for COWELL, who scored for me was quite a Chicharito-esque goal. To be honest with you, kind of. Poached it just before the keeper was going to collect the ball. Chicharito had a really good assist, to be fair. 1-0, great first half, in my opinion. COWELL again, probably our best player at the moment. I said last game that he looked better this tournament after this pre-season. He looks better this tournament than last tournament is what I'm trying to say. He looks settled, he looks comfortable. He's not perfect by any means, and I'll talk about that in a second, but really good goal. And, one thing about COWELL is he's not afraid to shoot. And I think the bad thing about COWELL is he's a little bit too selfish at the moment. You can tell as soon as he gets in the ball and it's in and around in around their box, that he's always looking to shoot. And sometimes it comes as a detriment to maybe a pass that he could make that he doesn't. So he's got to work on that, in my opinion. Sometimes he holds on the ball too long, or doesn't pass it when there's a good opportunity to do so. But overall, it's a good goal. I think he has a good game. I think he's probably our best outfield player at the moment, apart from HORMIGA, which I'll talk about now. So obviously, in the second half, we came on more of the same. For me, it's very I struggle watching Chivas try to score a goal. To be honest with you. Both goals are absolutely amazing, don't get me wrong, but the attacking play is still quite fumbly. We misplaced passes. It's like we get to the their side of the pitch, and suddenly the players are just, you know, they slip over, they pass the ball away, they give the ball away, they shoot when they should pass, and they pass when they should shoot, and it's a little bit annoying, to be honest with you. Watching Chivas try to attack is a little bit painful, but really good goals. Obviously, HORMIGA came on for Chicharito. I think that was a move that everyone saw coming, especially when we found out that he wasn't starting the game. We all felt that he was going to he was going to play, sorry, at some point. And yeah, he looked fired up as well. Could have had a couple of goals, he had a couple of chances, but right at the end of the game, they got 7 minutes extra time, by the way. Don't know where that came from. It should have been, for me, about 4 minutes, but I don't really mind it now because obviously we scored in that time. As HORMIGA starts it in for MOZO, who came on for the last few minutes or so, and he chips the keeper and it goes in. It's a really, really good goal. I made a joke tweet about, Mexico's best right back at the moment has just scored a goal. I don't think he's far off, to be honest with you. I don't think that's like a too outrageous a comment. I don't really know what a right back at the moment for Mexico is doing better than him, but it is what it is. It was a joke, but there's an element of truth to it. But yeah, really good goal, really good assist, and HORMIGA's got a goal and assist now in what, half an hour to an hour's football, all told. Obviously, he was only on the pitch for about 10-15 minutes last game. I think it was about 20 minutes this game. So yeah, really good for HORMIGA. I'm really happy for him. He's got to start at some point. Maybe he starts against Mazatlan. It'd be interesting to see if that happens. I think Gargo's desperate, as we all are, for Chicharito to kind of score, and he's got an assist, which is great. But HORMIGA is actually technically, statistic-wise, doing better than him in way less time. So far this season. So yeah, overall, really good performance. TALA RANGEL, probably my man in the match. Number of saves. I think he's probably made about 4 or 5 really, really good saves, especially the last one, which was curling in the top right hand corner, his top left hand corner, and he makes a massive diving save. Really epic save. Really great goalkeeper. For America fans or other fans of other clubs, for wondering why we hype this kid up, it's because he's a great goalkeeper. And not only is he a great goalkeeper, he's obviously way better than what Wacho has been for us over the last few years. Better than our best goalkeeper in a long time, maybe even since Kota back in the day. He's a phenomenal goalkeeper, and obviously he's only young as well. I wouldn't be surprised if Europe starts being interested in him relatively soon. Just a phenomenal goalkeeper, and he should have gotten some minutes in Copa America, in my opinion. But yeah, just brilliant. I think he's our best player this game. It's probably our best player this tournament, to be honest with you now. 2 clean sheets in 3 games. Pretty cool. Did concede 4 goals, but that was under extenuating circumstances, in my opinion. So I'm not going to count that too much. But again, it's 4 goals he's conceded, so he's got to make up for that. But yeah, brilliant goalkeeper. Brilliant defence as well. Tebow made a couple of really good saves. Chiquete as well made a really good save. Defensive play, should I say. I felt Castillo and Mateo did well at fullback as well. But yeah, brilliant result. But I want to say it right at the end, but Chivas were quite lucky in the sense that it was Querétaro are just not good attacking wise, like even worse than us. They had a fair few shots, like, give them credit, and obviously they had a fair few shots on target, which TALA saved, but they're quite terrible, especially in that first half. They were quite terrible. I've not felt so comfortable for a while that, I never really felt that they were going to score a goal. The chances that they did manage to get off, Tebow handled pretty well, to be honest with you. And, any better team, any better club out there is going to be more ruthless than that. So while it's a good result, and while it's a 2-0 victory, two good goals, and a brilliant performance from the keeper, we have to take into account the fact that the opposition wasn't that great. A team that's slightly better than them probably would have had a goal today. So we've got to take that with a pinch of salt. We've got to take that into consideration. We've got to make sure that we improve. Especially our defensive play, we shouldn't be relying on we shouldn't be relying on TALA to save us out as much as he did this game. because as terrible as Querétaro are going forward, they came close a couple of times, and if it wasn't for him, they would have conceded at least 1 or 2 goals. So um, something to bear in mind going to Mazatlan. And Mazatlan's going to be, for me, another game that we should be winning. It's at home as well, I believe. 2 away games in a row has been tough for the whole squad and for the fans, I think. But yeah, we should be winning against Mazatlan. There's no excuses. And I said at the end of the Cholas game, if we can win the next 2 games, get 6 points on the board plus the point we got in game 1, 7 points out of 4 games isn't actually that bad. This obviously could be better, but it's not that bad. So it would rescue our season if we could do that. And again, maybe another cliche. We'll get a few more goals under the belt. Would help as well. But at the moment, so far so good. Much better performance. Probably the game of the season for us so far. But we still got lots to improve on. So yeah, that's my initial reaction to it, guys. Let me know what you think about the team. Let me know if there's a player that I haven't mentioned that you thought had a good game or a bad game. I'm not quite sure. The Gutierrez midfield's a bit dodgy for me at the moment. Pocho getting only some minutes isn't looking good for him. Hopefully he gets a start at some point. I think Pocho deserves a start, but that's just me. But yeah, an overall good game. It's just we need to take some lessons from it. So, yeah, leave a comment down below, guys. I really do appreciate it. Like and subscribe if you've watched a few of my videos and haven't subscribed yet. It'd be really cool if you could do that because that way you won't miss any more videos. I'll be covering every single game of this tournament. So, yeah, you can stick around for that, which should be awesome. And yeah, anyway, guys, have a good rest of your week. Obviously, I'll see you guys at the weekend for the Mazatlan game. So, yeah, take it easy, and I'll see you guys very soon. Adios.